Hi, I'm Terry Meir, and I'm standing in front of this 7-year-old coconut tree. Eventually, this tree will grow up and produce these amazing coconuts. They've been using these for oils and foods in Africa, South America, and Asia for thousands of years. And today, we're going to explore some methods on how to do it at home. First, I want to talk about how to get the coconut out of the coconut husk. You're going to need a big metal spike. I got this one for $5 at the local Home Depot. And simply press the coconut into the metal spike using your body weight to push it into the husk. Then rotate the husk, which will pull and separate the husk away from the coconut. Go all the way around the coconut until you can see the nut inside, and simply pull the nut away from the husk, and repeat this for all of the coconuts you're doing. The next step is going to be getting the coconut water out of the coconut. I like to use a drill as it's really simple and clean, but you'll drill the soft spots at the top of the coconut, there should be 3, and drain the water into a container, such as a pitcher, so you can enjoy and drink later. We'll then want to break the coconut up into smaller, more manageable pieces. Any hard concrete pavement should work just fine. Make sure you have fun with this step and watch your knuckles. Breaking open the coconut will expose the white coconut meat. And this is what we're going to use to make our coconut milk and coconut oil later. Then you're going to want to separate the coconut from the hard outer shell. You can use a butter knife or any other hard, flat metal object. Gently pry between the meat and the nut and pop them right apart. I like to use gloves so I don't accidentally cut myself. After you've separated and collected all the coconut meat, wash it off, and we'll get ready for the next step. Next, we're going to slice the coconuts into little pieces for easy dehydrating. These will also be the easiest shape for grinding into oil in the next step. The smaller the pieces are, the faster they will dehydrate and be easier for processing. Now you're ready for dehydrating. Simply place all your pieces on the dehydrator tray. Make sure they're in a single layer so air can pass through. And I like to dehydrate my coconuts at 135 degrees for 8 to 9 hours, depending on the coconut. We'll want to make sure they're completely dry for best results. Place them in the dehydrator and take them out when they're done. After your coconut is fully dehydrated, we're going to press it into coconut oil. We're going to use the Patiba press here to grind our coconut down and extract as much oil as we can. You'll notice that the color has changed as all the moisture has been taken out, and all that's left is this darker oil, and that's what we're going to press out with the Patiba press. And now the grinding begins. So we'll take each dehydrated piece of coconut and put it into the press. I like to do one at a time so it doesn't bind up the grinder. You start seeing the coconut pieces coming out of the end. Those are the pressed coconut, with all the oil coming out here at the little slit in the back. And now we just keep on grinding. I like to use the manual grinder because it really helps me connect with the coconut oil, and it makes me realize how precious this oil is. So I find that the more I grind, the less coconut oil I tend to use, and it really helps me understand the environmental impacts that this process has. After pressing the 6 coconuts, we ended up with almost 1 cup of delicious coconut oil. Now that we've extruded our delicious coconut oil, we have this byproduct of the coconut meat pressed. I like to make this into coconut milk. You can use this in curries or even make a delicious glass of golden milk. Let me show you how we do it. We take our coconut meat and put it into a blender. You're gonna need a high-powered blender like a Vitamix. Simply fill the blender, and then we'll add water to about 1 inch over the top of the coconut. And we'll blend for about 1 minute. And then we use a cheesecloth bag to filter out the coconut from the coconut milk. You might notice everything I have is orange, and that is because I process a lot of turmeric. And I like to run it through the blender twice to make sure we get all of the coconut goodness. And then you get delicious coconut milk. Well, there you have it, simple as that. 6 coconuts made coconut oil and coconut milk. We hope you've gotten something out of this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for joining us.